All right, well, a criminal investigation underway after 8 residents of a nursing home in Hollywood, Florida, died after the facility lost power and air conditioning in the wake of Hurricane Irma. Manslaughter charges are on the table if a judge determines anyone at the facility acted with culpable negligence.
I'm extremely upset. I mean, words, there are no words. It's unnecessary. You can spit on the hospital from this facility. I don't know what happened inside. I wasn't there. I hope the truth comes out. It's just senseless.
Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi joins me now from Tampa. Thank you for being here, Pam. Could you elaborate on what you know so far about this? You just heard the daughter of one of those patients saying she wants the truth, and she certainly hopes the truth does come out about what happened there.
Well, I can say she deserves the right to know everything about what happened in there. My office, we play a role in it. My Medicaid Fraud Control Unit, we have the abuse neglect part that we're looking at. As far as the criminal part, my statewide prosecutors are involved in it a bit, but it's the Broward County State Attorney's Office. They are all over it, as you know, because their search warrant's been issued. But they're going to do a great job, the Broward County Sheriff's Office. Pray for those who are still in the hospital, but all those family members have a right to know what happened, and it's horrific.
Even though the thing was that this nursing home was in walking distance to this hospital that was still open and operating. Something certainly could have played out differently here. What is going to be done to make sure that this doesn't happen again? Again in the future, I can tell you what's happening now. The Agency for Healthcare Administration, AHCA, they are looking at all the nursing homes currently. After the hurricane, my unit reached out to them, and we've been proactively, I think over 200, we have visited looking at them. I know the Miami police officers during the hurricane were trying to get in as many as possible, bringing them waters, making sure everyone was okay. But you know what? There's no excuse for this, and I can't say much more about it because it is an active investigation. Right.
But you would hope that people would abide the law and take care of our elderly in the state of Florida.
Yeah, and I know that's all those families want, is someone to be held accountable for that.
They deserve it.
That being said, price gouging. Are you seeing any of this in the wake of the hurricane?
Any of it, Sandra? Okay, we're up to 11,000. Probably this morning it was 11,080 complaints. So they're continuing to grow. In the aftermath of a hurricane, the complaints change. Of course, during a hurricane, it's fuel, water, hotels. After the hurricane, though, we're going to start seeing the trend become contracting scams. And folks, if you're listening, if someone comes to your door and they want to do contracting work on your house, get estimates. Make sure they're licensed. Do not sign your insurance benefits over to a contractor. Call your insurance company. We're going to be seeing also around the country, we have so many generous people, charity scams.
Wow.
So check out the charity. If someone calls you and wants you to give money over the phone, you check it out yourself and go online and give to, good organizations that we know are going to help all of these hurricane victims.
You said 11,000 complaints.
Yes.
You've heard of price gouging. You said fuel, hotel, water. Can you give us an example of some of those complaints, just individual ones, if you will?
Sure. We had some where just prior to the hurricane, convenience stores were selling bottled waters at $30 a case. It's ridiculous. So Home Depot, they came in and they initially had 1 million waters. Now they have brought over 6 million waters into our state, selling them at $2.97 a case. You got to love that.
Are you going after those businesses?
Absolutely. We've issued preservation letters. Anyone who complains, they're going to get a preservation letter to see if, in fact, they are gouging. Fuel, of course, in the wake of the hurricane in South Florida was a big issue. Yeah. Chevron found out that one of their one or two bad actors that owned franchises. Chevron gave $1 million in relief efforts. So overall, people are trying to be good. But again, now we're going to see the scams shift to charity scams and typical things that happen in the aftermath, such as cleanup scams.
All right, Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, thank you for coming on with us.
Thank you.